So we're here as Jubilee USA today in front of the Second Circuit Court of Appeals in New York, where arguments are about to begin for what's been called the debt trial of the century. It's a case about vulture funds, two vulture funds in particular, NML Capital, owned by Paul Singer and also Aurelius, and they are going against Argentina. They're trying to collect previous debts that they had bought cheaply off the secondary market. These funds are known as vulture funds, and they regularly buy up debt cheaply, pennies on the dollar, when a country's in financial distress, like Argentina was, and then they try to sue to get the full amount. Often these vulture funds make about a 400% profit, and these vulture funds target monies that are there for social infrastructure. They target monies that are supposed to help countries develop. And when they see that money on the books, the vulture funds go specifically after that. So these vulture funds, these hedge funds, are groups that make money off the backs of the poor. Jubilee USA, we were founded by religious organizations, by churches, and we have a special commitment to build an economy that serves, protects, and promotes the participation of the most vulnerable. And we believe that these vulture funds are really the worst kind of firms and hedge funds out there. They make money off the backs of the poor, they exploit poor countries, and they continue to do it when countries are struggling and poor communities are facing significant economic stresses.
Hi, my name is Bhumika Muchala. I'm here with Third World Network, and Third World Network and Jubilee is partnering today to stand up against vulture fund activity, stand up for Argentina in this incredibly important court case that has massive repercussions for all countries around the world to be able to protect themselves from this kind of litigation in the courts by holdout vulture funds. The reason why we think this is so important is because countries aren't able to pursue sovereign debt restructuring. They aren't able to restructure their debt successfully if they are going to be under the throes of this kind of court litigation by holdout creditors that become vulture funds like this. There is currently no international system, there's no international mechanism such as a bankruptcy court such as there is for the corporate sector. There's no such international bankruptcy court for sovereign states. So in the absence of an international debt restructuring system, countries cannot protect themselves from this kind of litigation by creditors that hold them ransom in courts for massive amounts of money, which are precious national resources needed for domestic development purposes. So not only do countries get saddled in even more debt, but they are deprived of precious resources that should go into domestic development purposes. Furthermore, this derails debt cancellation in its entirety when countries are being sued for amounts that are oftentimes greater than the amount that they were relieved of in debt relief or debt cancellation. We saw this years ago in the case with Peru and Zambia in 2007. It was an important lesson in the fierceness of these vulture funds. So we're standing up here against perhaps the most aggressive behavior in international capitalism, and standing up for countries to be able to pursue their right to development and their right to protect the needs of their own citizens before that of international capitalism. That would be awesome.